Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Lollipop and today I am very excited because this is going to be the first time that I've ever ridden my Trek Marlin 5 on trails at night. Now the reason I haven't done that yet is because I actually did not own a good set of bike lights before making this video, but I am very excited to announce that this video actually has a sponsor, and that is the company Vont. Vont is a company that makes a bunch of products, including mainly indoor and outdoor lighting accessories, and they also make a few different bike lights. So the company's executive was super nice and wanted to send a few bike lights for me to review on my channel, and they also gave me a discount code for 10% off of all Vont products on Amazon. That code is TALA10 MTB. I'll put it up on the screen right now so you can see it better, and I'll also put it in the description below. And it actually gives you 10% off of all of their products on Amazon, not just for bike lights. And as you can see here, they already have some discounts on their products already, so we get even more. And if you do decide to purchase anything from Vont using my discount code, I do get a portion of the proceeds as well, so it definitely helps out the channel. And hey, if that's still not enough, they actually sent me another set of both bike lights that I'm going to be reviewing today. So I am going to be doing a giveaway on these, but I'll talk about that in a little bit after I cover the features of both of these lights. In all honesty, they are pretty good for the price. They have a crap ton of good reviews on Amazon, so they are very popular, and I've been using them for about a week now, and they definitely perform well. But I guess we'll see that in the trail ride at the end of this video. And one more thing to mention, I am totally not required to say anything good about this company or these bike lights, but I do generally think they are a good product, and I wouldn't recommend something to you guys if I didn't think it was actually good. So the first set of lights is their Pyro light set. These are pretty nice and compact and cost around $14 for the whole package. They're waterproof and each take around 3 hours to charge, and they come with 2 micro USB charging cables. They also have a nice system of showing you when they're done charging, so they'll glow red when they are charging and green when they are done, which is a nice feature since it's really clear when they are fully charged. I'll throw up all the battery life specifications on the screen right now if you are interested, but they have definitely worked throughout the time that I've been testing them, and I haven't had any of them down me, which is really nice. And that makes sense because they should run for around 3 hours on full brightness mode and around 10 hours for the other modes, so plenty of time in my opinion. So for installation, they come with these straps that fit onto the lights like this, and then wrap around your bike's handlebars for the front light, or around the seat post for the rear light. And you actually get 2 extra straps, which is a cool touch. They also both come with clips, so you can attach those on the back of a seat pack or on your jacket or basically anything else. Now for the settings, they each have 4 different modes: full brightness, half brightness, slow flashing, and fast flashing. Now I'll quickly show what these look like during the day if you choose to use them as daytime running lights, so cars and basically anything else can see you. And although the camera may not show this too well, they do serve the purpose fine and you can see them in normal daylight situations. But of course, if you are riding on the road, the strobe settings will be much better in terms of being seen by cars. The next set is the Breeze headlight and taillight set, which retails for $18. This one has the exact same rear light as the one in the Pyro set, but uses an upgraded bigger front light. This front one has mostly the same light modes as the other ones, but only has a fast strobe setting instead of both a slow and a fast setting, but it is definitely a brighter light than the Pyro. This one is also waterproof and works for 3 hours on full brightness and 6 hours on half, so a little bit less time, but once again, I'll show all the specs for these on the screen right now if you are interested. On the road, it's pretty bright as you can see here, brighter than the Pyro one, although both of them work well during the day. At night, the Breeze is for sure brighter. Its half brightness setting is basically as bright as the full brightness on the Pyro, but I'll talk about that stuff when I'm riding the trail. The front Breeze light is also super easy to install because it comes with the mounting strap, so you just insert this attachment in the light, hear the click sound, and then strap it to your handlebar just like that. Alright, so I am currently about 25 feet away from a wall with my bike, and I'm turning on the Pyro light, and it doesn't even reach the wall, so it doesn't really go beyond 20 feet, I'd say, which is totally fine for the road. But now let's check out Breeze, and you can definitely see the wall right there. I mean, I definitely can. It pretty much lights up the whole wall. Might be harder to see on the GoPro, but the Breeze is definitely brighter and it definitely extends further forward, so it's probably the better one for trail riding. But let's go figure that out right now and see on the actual trail if it really makes a difference. So before we move on to that trail ride, I am going to be talking about that giveaway. Basically, I'm going to give each of these light sets away separately to different people, and I'm going to ship them basically wherever you are, as long as you are in the United States. Unfortunately, shipping outside of the United States is still a bit too expensive for me, but hopefully as my channel grows, I can do some more international giveaways and things like that, because I really do appreciate all of you guys watching. But basically, to enter, you have to be 13 years or older per YouTube guidelines, and you have to be subscribed to my channel, like this video, and leave a comment down below about basically anything, and just put the name of the light set that you want at the end, so Pyro or Breeze, depending on the one you want, and I'll compile all the comments of the people who have entered after a week on January 3rd, and I'll use a random comment generator to pick the winner. If you want, I will add your name to the comment that is pinned on basically whatever video I upload first after the January 3rd date, and then those people will have exactly 5 days to email me at talollipopmtb@gmail.com. That email is also listed in the description below, and then basically just respond to that pinned comment and say that you emailed so I know it's you, and then I will just ship it out to your address. And of course, I'll put all the details of this giveaway in the description down below with all the rules and all the guidelines and all that stuff, just so you have it all in one place and don't have to hear me talk about this. Okay, enough about that. Let's get onto that trail ride. All right, Pyro is on at full brightness. I'm not sure how well you can see it on the GoPro, but I'll kind of just talk and explain what I see if you can't see it that well. I'm on a fairly flat gravel path at the moment. I'll do some crazier stuff in a bit. In terms of lighting up the road or the path in a fully dark setting, the Pyro light reaches to about 10 feet forward at its max point, which is fine, but I think for serious trail riding you might want something a little bit brighter. So I'll check out the Breeze in a bit. The tail light, in my opinion, is completely 100% okay, because this one really just needs to, you know, alert other people that you're there. It's not really for you having to see on the road. For the road riders, I'd say Pyro is totally fine. It's working well, has a lot of different settings, and has a good enough battery life and all that. I have some cheap free lights that I got at home, and compared to that, it's way better, especially for the price point. So now I'm at a very dark location, no street lights near me at all. This is more of the actual trail. You know, it's kind of scary out here. Feels like a fast switchback or a really fast turn or something. Just gotta make sure that you know the path ahead of you. And this light works, but let me just switch to the Breeze light real quick while I'm here in this low light setting. Turn on the Breeze. Oh wow, okay. Yeah, so in a low light setting, the Breeze is so much better, like a world of difference. I feel a lot safer. I can see basically everything around me. This one's actually so much better. It's such a big radius of light too. I can see so much more ahead of me and so much further away as well. So this is definitely the one for mountain biking if you're gonna get one of the two. And you know what? I'm liking mountain biking at night a lot too. It's a lot colder, so I'm kind of getting less tired because I'm not sweating as much. Now I'm gonna kind of ride downhill, make sure these lights are sturdy enough for mountain biking. Woo! Woo! Oh wow! Woo! Oh! Holy crap! I went through so many puddles there. I almost got knocked out on the seat. That would have been a full wipeout. Ah, wow. Okay. Either I just suck at noticing puddles, or the light needs to be brighter. I mean, I haven't really biked when it rained recently, so maybe I'm not used to seeing those puddles. I'll try a little bit harder to notice them now that I know that they're there. I feel like this light could be a bit brighter, but it's for sure gonna be great on the road. Woo! Kicking rocks all over the place. Woo, let's go fast. Now let me switch out the Pyro for the Breeze. Yeah. I think the main advantage of the Breeze is definitely the range. You see so much farther, and that's pretty important. The Pyro is kind of just, it's good as a secondary light. If you don't have anything, it's definitely not bad. Like, I can still ride this trail. I can still ride light to intermediate trails that don't have too many technical portions or sharp turns and things like that. The Pyro is fine for that. But in terms of sturdiness, guys, these lights stayed in the exact same position that I strapped them in. I was not expecting them to be that sturdy, but they definitely are. Yeah, they'll take a beating. Yeah, they didn't even move. Yeah, that's what it looks like after a muddy night ride. So much mud. Definitely gonna have to wash it tomorrow, but that was a really fun ride. Lots of downhill, lots of technical random bumps and things like that that caught me off guard even with the light on. All right, so what are my final thoughts? I think that both of these light sets are very good for the price. They're extremely affordable, and if you don't really have the budget to get like big brand bicycle lights, these are definitely a great option, especially for road biking or commuting purposes. They will definitely get that job done totally well. They've never died on me for the whole week that I've been testing them, and they light up the road really well. As long as, you know, there are street lights around you and stuff like that, they'll work pretty well. Even in the dark, it's not really the biggest deal on the road. But I have to be honest here and say that if you are going to be mountain biking on more difficult trails or trails that have like a lot of obstacles, and you know, there's not necessarily a lot of light on those trails, there's no like street lights and things like that, there's just darkness, as you saw in my video. I wasn't really able to avoid all the obstacles that I would have liked to avoid, like those puddles that you saw me run into. So for mountain biking, I think a brighter light is necessary. But if you are doing like easy trails or light trails or intermediate trails, stuff for like hybrid bikes or you know, stuff for Marlins and stuff like that too, like even the trail I rode today, it wasn't like terrible. Like, I definitely saw everything. If there were obstacles in the way, I eventually saw them. There's nothing luckily like too dangerous or anything. But overall, the Pyro works for both road and commuting purposes for sure. I wouldn't really use these for mountain biking purposes because they're just a little too dim for biking in the night. But this Breeze headlight definitely worked a lot better. You got a bigger field of view and it extended further forward. So it's definitely good for light and intermediate trail use. But if you are going to be doing more difficult trails and just going in very dim situations, I would recommend a brighter light than this. But that's no discredit to these lights. These lights for the price point are pretty much unbeatable. They're really good, they're sturdy, they're durable, they do what they're supposed to do, and I think most people getting these lights will enjoy them a lot. But that is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed the night ride and the review on those bike lights, and remember to enter that giveaway if you want to and use that 10% off discount code on any Vont products on Amazon. And once again, totally love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you, and remember to keep biking. Hello everyone.